Hi, our topic this week is to talk about the 17 things that you do not ever do to your home. I'll be back in a moment with all those items. Hello, I'm Earl Wirtz, associate broker with Landmark Realty in Hays, Kansas. I want to tell you about the 17 things that you never ever want to do to your home. Number one is, if you only have one bathtub, don't get rid of it just because you want one of the fancy walk-in showers, because it could make it probably a problem to sell your home. There are people who like to have a tub for soaking, especially if they have small children, to give them a bath, and maybe even the four-legged ones as well. So one bathroom home, leave it there. Don't take it out. Number two, people like to update the kitchen cabinets, and they like to paint the doors, and they leave the doors on. That's time consuming, and it may just take a long time to do. The best thing to do is what the professionals do. They take the doors off and finish them when they're not attached to the cabinets. Number three, stop putting starchy foods down the disposal. The disposals these days, well, they can take just about anything, except when you start putting down potatoes and rice and oatmeal. Some of those things can become clogged up in the disposal. And the other thing is, now this time of the year when we have pumpkins and you're cleaning them out to make jack-o'-lanterns, and you put the seeds and the remnants of the pumpkin down, I can tell you that plumbers get like this time of the year because they get called often to unplug drains because of trying to put it down the garbage disposal. Number four, planting trees too close to the house. This is just really a problem in many places, especially if you have a block basement. It can be a real problem. You should not plant small trees any more closer than 8 to 10 feet from your home. Larger trees should be about 30 to 40 feet from your home. As those roots extend, they can damage your basement wall and really cause you some problems. And the other thing is, be careful where you plant them, because if you plant it over your sewer line, you can start having the roots grow into your sewer line, and then you're really going to have a big problem. And number five is flushing flushable wipes down the toilet. They don't disintegrate like toilet paper does, and it could take quite a bit of time and could cause some problems. So our advice to you is not to put flushables down the toilet. And number six is covering wallpaper with water-based paint. If you take water-based paint and put it on wallpaper today, it's going to activate the glue and the wallpaper is going to start coming off. The best thing on how to handle that is to get a good oil-based primer, put that on the wallpaper, and let it dry completely. Then you can use an oil-based paint, or you can even use a water-based paint and paint over it, and you won't have the problems of the wallpaper coming off. Number seven, some people like to paint the exterior of their brick home, white or different color. But this is really a problem because brick needs to breathe, and when you paint over it, that makes a problem, and the brick can't breathe and it could start deteriorating. If you want to change the color a little bit of your brick, you can get a brick stain and use that. Or if you don't like the color and you want to offset it with something else, paint your front door a different color. Maybe put some shutters on the windows, or change the landscaping so that you have better curb appeal. And number eight, skipping the last mow of the winter. That's not good if the grass is somewhat high, because what happens is those pesky little mice will take cover in there, especially from hawks, and as the weather gets colder, they'll migrate into your home, and that gives them cover to be moving closer to your home and coming in where there's a warm temperature. And number nine, letting ceiling fans run all the time. In the summer you get hot and sweaty, and the air coming down helps to evaporate the sweat off your body. But if you're not in the home, why leave them run? You're using electricity, and that's just extra expense in maintaining your home. Number 10 is, keep all those old architectural features in your home. They could be very much of an asset when you're reselling your home. There are people who just love the old millwork in many homes, and if you take it out, that could maybe devalue your home just a little bit. And number 11, if you're in an HOA and you change your mailbox without finding out what the rules are, well, you could be fined. You could be told to take the mailbox down and put up a new one that's approved by the HOA. Number 12, leaving hoses connected in the wintertime. This can be a real problem because the water could freeze, and it could freeze the pipe that the hose is connected to, and then you could have some real problems of leakage maybe into your home. And it's also hard on the water hose too. So in the fall, when you're not going to be watering anymore, take those hoses off the faucets. And number 13 is keeping the old-fashioned thermostat. Well, you know, they have the programmable ones right now, and you know, they're just terrific. We have one in our home. You know, in the morning it heats things up and keeps it there during the day, and then we go to bed at night. Well, it kind of shuts things down a little bit, and the home is a little cooler. And what that does, it saves on your gas and electricity. The other thing is, you know, putting bricks in the toilet tank. That can be a problem because bricks deteriorate, and some of that material can get down into your sewer and really cause some major problems. If you want to put something in there so that you're not using as much water to flush, you might want to take a plastic bottle and fill it up with water and put it down there. But here in the city of Hays, if you have one of the toilets that uses a lot of water and you want to try to conserve a little bit, you know, you can get a rebate on getting a low flow toilet through the city of Hays. So you might want to consider that. And number 15 is, well, watering the grass at night. You don't want to do that. If you water at night, it stays wet. It starts producing a fungus in your lawn, and the best thing to do is to actually water your lawn early in the morning, and the sun comes out and dries things off, and so you can prevent that fungus from coming into your lawn. And number 16, cleaning windows on a sunny day. You know, the sun heats that window up when you spray the stuff on the window, and things start smearing, and it dries out real quickly. And so you have a smearing problem, and the best thing to do is to try to do it on a little cooler day and a cloudy day, and you'll have better success. The last thing, number 17, is pouring bleach or Drano down the pipes. Bleach can react to some material that might be in your pipes, and what it can do is actually make things worse. And of course, Drano can damage your pipe. The best thing to do is use one of these snakes to periodically clean out your drains and keep them from clogging up. I hope these things were helpful to you, and we'll come back someday with other helpful tips that what you can do to keep your home in shape and make it more valuable when you get ready to resell. And if you'd like more information, or if you're ready to sell, or if you're ready to buy, you know, I'm always available to help you, and you can give me a call at 785-623-1634. That's at Landmark Realty, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel. I want to thank you for watching.